It's therapy time!
It's time to shut up and shoot.
Alright, here we go. Straight Shooter Coffee, the official coffee of Therapy Range. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Therapy Range. Today we are going to do a review on the Sig Sauer P322, and we're going to compare it with a couple of other similar 22 semi-automatic pistols. And I think we're going to go from cheap to expensive. And we'll talk about each one just a little bit, and then we'll shoot each one a little bit. And at the end, I'll give you my opinion on which one that I care for the most. Again, it's just going to be my opinion. It's ultimately going to be up to you on what you carry or what you purchase for yourself. This is just my opinion, and opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one, and they almost all stink. Well, except for mine, because, well, I'm your therapist, and I just know things. So let's start off with the Taurus TX22. TX22 comes in at about $250, $300, depending on where you get it from, what state you live in, how your FFL prices their stuff. I picked this one up when they first dropped at $250. Got it brand new out the box, right at about the time, within a month or so of them releasing. So I got mine relatively inexpensive. It is a striker-fired pistol, takes a magazine. The magazine capacity for the TX22 is 17+1. I know I don't have my ears on today. I don't care. It's just 22s. Karens, kiss my ass. It's not your ears to worry about. Well, that's different. We had a malfunction on the first round. Well, that's no good. Failure to extract. The shell got hung up in there. I can't say that's ever happened with this gun before. Alright, she runs good. This is actually, with this, the way this trigger focus, it's got a really nice wide trigger on it, almost like an aftermarket trigger. So this gun is really good for new and beginner shooters. You know how a lot of us tend to want to push or pull when we are off target when we pull the trigger. That big wide trigger helps with novice shooters, beginners, to be able to get on target a little bit quicker. So that's one of the things that I like about this gun. The thing that I don't care for is that it just kind of feels cheap. Until that malfunction, I haven't really ever had a malfunction with that gun though. Alright, up next we've got the Glock 44. This is Glock's version of the 22 LR. What I love about this gun is that it's the same frame size as the Glock 19, so you can get out and do some training and not kill your bank account to do it with this particular pistol. If your everyday carry is a Glock 19, this is a great substitute to be able to practice with and save ammo on. Save money on ammo, whereas 9mm running about 25-30 cents a round, 22s are still around a dime. I know, right? That still sounds way too expensive for 22s. The part that I dislike about this gun, and it is a striker fire, I like that. The part that I dislike about this gun is that the magazine capacity, even though the magazine is the same thickness, the same size as a Glock 19 magazine, it only holds 10 rounds. So the Glock 44 is 10+1. Good shooting gun. No problems. I mean, you get the Glock reliability with this gun, but you've got extremely limited capacity with ammo. When I bought this, I ended up going out and buying 5 extra mags to go with it, so I didn't have to spend all my range time loading magazines. I could load the mags in the comfort of the AC or heat, come out and shoot, 50 rounds, 60 rounds. I got 6 total, but 60 rounds of ammunition without having to reload. The Glock 44 comes with the ambidextrous slide release. Being a lefty, I appreciate that. Right-handed guys, you've come accustomed to expect that, but being a left-handed shooter, being able to release that slide That's nice. That, and I prefer to come over the top anyway. A lot of guys like using these slide releases, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you train that way, then that's the way you train. But me personally, I try to train to come over the top. The logic being is that if your hands are wet, sweaty, bloody, injured, mobility, the tunnel vision that comes in, the loss of motor skill when you're in a gunfight, a fight or flight situation, the motor skill in your fingers is some of the first things that you lose in that tunnel vision scenario. So I train myself to come over the top with it, but having that slide on there, that's nice too for when we're just out here planking or farting off. All right, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this video. Y'all came here to see the Sig Sauer P322. So, bam, there it is. I just did a Rumble only video with this, so go make sure and check that out. I did a field strip on it. If you're not sure how these guns come down and go back together, go check out that field strip video. I'll put a link in the pinned comment to where you can go over and check out the related video to the Sig P322. This one is on loan to me. That's why it's got an O-light on it. Not a big fan of the O-light stuff, but it is what it is. Let's load it up and run a mag. +1. This is a striker-fired, semi-automatic 22 pistol from Sig Sauer. These magazines, well, it actually says 20 on the magazine, but I could only get 18 to go in it. So I'm not sure if maybe you can get 20 in them after you break the springs in a little bit. I like that. You see that thing just drop down? I like it when they do that. Wow. I like this gun. I like the capacity of the magazines. I like that it comes with the True Glow sights on it. The trigger pull, I mean, it's pretty crisp. There's the reset. So let's see, what's the draw? All right, that's your slop right there. Man, I'd say it's probably a 5-pound trigger. Sharp reset. Not much travel to get to the reset. And then once you're into the reset, the brake is right there. So, I mean, if you can learn to stay on the trigger, there's your reset. There's the brake. So, here's your travel. There's the wall. There's the brake. I'm really, really liking this trigger in this gun. I'm gonna load some mags back up. Let's shoot it some more. Hang tight.
A few moments later.
All right, so here we're back. I did manage, after tinkering with these a little bit, I did manage to get 20 rounds in them. These magazines comes with a little loader that you just slip down over the magazine, and there's a catch tab right here that this device catches onto and brings the spring down. It's very similar to what the TX22 magazines are, but sadly this device will not work with those magazines. And the Glock 44 mags have a tab right here. Come on, focus, damn it. That you can use to bring the follower down and help get the magazine or get the rounds in a little bit easier. All right, let's shoot it. Oh, and we're using Navy Arms ammo today. This is what is this? These are 22 long rifle, high velocity. Do we got a grain weight on here? No, don't tell me what the grains are on it. Just high velocity 22 long rifle. So, all right, let's shoot this gun. Bad round. America. Liking it a lot. I'm liking this gun way more than the Glock 44, even though I'm a Glock fanboy. These 10 round magazines for the Glock is just disappointing. I like the TX22. I enjoy the trigger in this gun. You see right there, there's your slack. There's the wall, there's the brake. Resets right there. I mean, I like the trigger in the TX22. I like the trigger in the Glock 44. You know, there's your slack. A lot more slack in that Glock than there is the Sig or the TX. There's the wall. Trigger's a little stiffer. You know, that might be a 7-pound trigger in that. There's the reset. There's the brake again. So there's no slack between the reset and the brake on any of these guns. They all shoot really well. They all seem to function really well. 300 bucks, 400 bucks, 500 bucks. You know, I've never really been a proponent of spending more money. More money doesn't necessarily mean better, but I'm kind of leaning on the Sig on this one. I think the Sig's gonna take it home. And like I said, I'm a huge Glock fanboy. You know, I love my Glocks. But the Sig Sauer, man, the Sig P322, it's a really nice gun. Functions really well. You know, if you notice, none of these guns are wet. Not a one of them's got a drop of lubricant in them. We don't play that sloppy, drippy, wet game here on Therapy Range. These aren't my prom dates. They don't have to be dripping wet. They need to be functional. They need to work, you know. And like I said, not a one of these guns has got a drop of fucking gun oil in them. Haven't. I've never lubricated. I mean, this one, the Sig, it might still have the factory lubricant in it because this was just purchased not too long ago by a good buddy of mine. So there's probably still a little bit of factory lubricant in it, but I like the ambidextrous slide lock, and it's got a manual safety. I like the slide lock, having an ambidextrous slide lock like the Glock has. The TX22 doesn't have that, but it's also the cheap model of it. I'm gonna load these up again. We're gonna shoot it one more time. You wanna do that? I wanna do that, but I only wanna do it if we do it together. Yeah, together. It's time to shut up and shoot. Alright guys, well there you go. That was 200, about 175 rounds out of the 3 different 22 LRs. My opinion is the Sig Sauer is the way to go. I know it's an expensive 22, you know, $400 or $500 for a 22 pistol may seem like a lot, but if you're looking for something that's going to be extremely reliable, comfortable, I would even go as far as to saying durable, I think this is the one to go with. You know, like I said, the Glock 44 is a great pistol. The trigger's a little stiffer in it. The round count is by far greatly reduced than in the Sig. And then the TX22, Like I said, I mean, it is what it is. This would be a great entry-level 22 pistol for someone that you're just trying to get them into the idea of shooting a pistol, getting something in their hand that'll be comfortable, semi-reliable. I mean, yeah, the TX is a cheap gun from Taurus, but until today, I've never really had any kind of malfunctions with it. And that really could just be as simple as we're using this wonky ammo that I don't really know much about. I think this stuff's good. It seemed to perform well and everything, but even in the Sig, I did end up having a malfunction in the Sig on those last rounds. You know, I mean, they all shoot good. If I had the budget to pick any of the three, now that I've shot all three, I would go with the Sig. This is a nice pistol. It feels good in your hand. It's comfortable to shoot. The ergodynamics of the grip is very comfortable. It's very reminiscent of like the Hellcat. The Springfield Hellcat is cutting their new grips out to fit your hand very similar to this. And it feels like a damn good gun. You know, I mean, it just feels good. All right, guys, that's all I've got for you today. I know everyone's waiting on pumpkin therapy. It's coming. It's coming. I was going to shoot 2 videos today, but then I remembered I promised my youngest son that I was going to take him to go see some pro wrestling tonight. So we're going to go up here to a little event hall that they're having here local. And no, it's not WWE or anything like that. This is like an amateur minor leagues for professional wrestling. I'm not even into professional wrestling anymore. It was something that I enjoyed when I was younger. But I know my father-in-law is, and we invited him to go with us. You know, he's an old dude that's still into the wrestling. And my youngest dude, I don't think he's ever actually even seen pro wrestling before. So it should be an interesting evening of making fucking memories. Yeah, live your life to the fullest, because anything less is an injustice to yourself and every single person around you. I got to get these guns put up and take my son out and make some fucking memories. That's my version of living it to the fullest. Damn it, it's getting hard to speak. Keep freaking getting tongue-tied. Stay free, America. Don't be a douche. Make sure and go check out the affiliate links. Oh, and I've just added 2 brand new affiliate links into the description, or into the description of this video. There's going to be 2 new affiliate links. Well, 3 technically. Apex Tactical is going to be in there. Yeah. Premier One Body Armor is going to be in there. Oh yeah. And Crimson Trace. I've got affiliate links with all 3 of those companies now, so we're really excited over here on Therapy Range for that. Hopefully good things are coming. Hopefully that is a sign of good things to come. You know, it takes all of you guys validating what I'm doing out here by hitting the like, subscribe, and share, and all that other YouTube/Rumble mumbo jumbo. I'm Paul Riley, and this is Therapy Range. I am out of here.
It's time to shut up and shoot.
All right, here we go. Let's see if we can aim through the camera and hit the sights. Come on, focus. Whoa. That's cool. Yeah, that's hard to do with the camera zipping back and forth between the focus points.